Welcome back, everybody. Ready to dive in. This time we're tackling AI with Gawdat.
Gawdat. Yeah, this speech is a doozy.
Former Google ex-exec, right?
That's right. And he gave this really interesting speech about the future of AI, and let me tell you, it's a wild ride.
So we're here to break it down.
Yeah. And pull out those kind of, whoa, what does this mean moments and see if we can't figure out what they mean for all of us.
What they mean for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And trust me, this isn't just some kind of far off future fantasy land. A lot of Mo's insights are very relevant to how we live and work even today.
Yeah, and he starts off with this analogy, right?
Yeah.
About a frog, right?
Oh, the boiling frog.
Yeah, imagine a frog just hanging out in a pot of water.
Yeah, just chilling.
But the water is heating up.
Yep.
But it's heating up so slowly that the frog doesn't realize, like, it's too late, right? It's boiling alive. And he's like, are we the frog? Are we completely missing this AI revolution that's kind of slowly simmering around us?
It is a powerful image.
It is.
And I think it's even more powerful when you consider Mo Gawdat's background, right? I mean, this is a guy who's been coding since he was 8 years old.
Oh, way.
So he's not just some guy with an opinion, right? I mean, he's lived and worked through the evolution of AI from the beginning, really.
Yeah, and he makes this interesting point about AI, is that we used to tell computers exactly what to do.
Yeah, step 1, step 2, step 3.
Every single step. But now we're at a point where we're teaching machines how to learn on their own. That's when things get really, really interesting.
And a little scary. But mostly really cool, like that story about the cat paper.
Oh, yeah.
The Google engineers, they basically gave this AI access to, like, I don't know, a zillion YouTube videos.
Just tons and tons of data.
Just tons of data and no instructions.
Yeah, no, look for this or...
Yeah, none of that. Just analyze this. What do you see?
And tell us what you find.
And lo and behold, this AI with zero prior knowledge of cats.
Of the internet.
Of anything. Started identifying cats in these videos.
Yeah, but here's the really crazy part. It wasn't just that it was identifying cats, it's that it started to figure out what made a cat, like the patterns.
Right, the essence of cat.
Mind-blowing.
So we're talking, this is back in 2009. Think about how far AI has come since then. I mean, we're talking AI that folds proteins in record time, creates art and music, even surpasses human intelligence in certain tasks, like those complex Go matches.
Okay, whoa, hold on a second. I'm getting a little nervous now.
Yeah.
Before we go down this whole robots taking over the world scenario,
yeah.
Can we just bring it down to earth for a second?
Okay.
What does this actually mean for everyday people like me and you?
Okay, well, here's the thing. AI isn't just happening in some, far off tech lab, right? I mean, this is stuff that's already woven into our everyday lives.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like what? Give me an example.
Think about those personalized shopping recommendations you see online.
Okay.
AI.
What?
The algorithms that curate your social media feeds.
Oh, okay.
AI.
So AI is practically everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So AI is practically everywhere. But where is it all going? Like, what's next? Does Mo give us any hints about this AI-powered future?
Yeah, he does. It's actually pretty mind-blowing and hopeful. He paints this picture of this utopian future where AI isn't some scary tech overlords, but like a powerful ally.
Okay.
Imagine AI helping us solve these like really big, hairy problems that humanity's been grappling with for centuries.
Okay, like what kind of problems? Give me the utopian AI highlights.
Okay, picture this, right? Clean energy that's abundant and accessible to everyone because AI cracked the code.
Okay.
Think about it. Geopolitical landscapes would shift. Economies would be transformed. I mean, our daily lives would be completely revolutionized.
Whoa. No more fighting over oil, no more sky-high energy bills. Sign me up for that future.
Right.
Yeah, but let's be real for a second. We've all seen those, sci-fi movies where AI turns rogue. Mm-hmm. Does Mo address that whole, dystopian possibility?
He does. And he brings up a really, really important point, that technology itself is neutral.
Okay.
It's a tool, right? Like a hammer. You can build a house or you can, you can use it for less noble purposes.
Yeah.
It all depends on the hand that's holding it.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about AI like becoming self-aware and turning on us. It's more about humans misusing AI.
Yeah.
Right? for their own gain.
Exactly. Like imagine AI supercharging existing power structures, right?
Yeah.
Governments with unprecedented surveillance capabilities, corporations manipulating consumer behavior with like laser-like precision. It's a little sobering.
Definitely not the utopian AI future I was hoping for.
Yeah.
And it's not just governments and corporations, right? Like individuals could misuse AI too.
Oh, absolutely. And here's another layer that Mo brings up
Okay.
that I think is really, really relevant, is the potential for AI to displace jobs on a massive scale. As AI gets more sophisticated, it's going to be able to automate more and more tasks that humans are doing right now.
Yeah.
And that's a huge question mark hanging over our workforce.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? Like, on the one hand, AI could unlock this world of abundance.
Right.
But on the other, if people are losing their jobs because of AI, how do they even get to, like, enjoy that abundance?
Well, that's the million-dollar question,
Yeah.
right? And it's not just about jobs either. Mo also talks about something he calls the erosion of truth.
The erosion of truth.
Yeah, and basically he's saying in a world that's flooded with AI-generated content, we're talking news articles, social media posts, even deepfakes.
Wow.
How do we even begin to discern what's real anymore?
Oh, man. That's a scary thought. It's already hard enough to, like, sift through all the noise online. Now, imagine AI creating hyper-personalized content,
Right.
like perfectly tailored to manipulate our emotions and our beliefs.
Right.
It's like, how do we even begin to navigate that? It's like we're standing at the edge of this AI-powered future, right?
Yeah.
Full of incredible promise, but also, like, some pretty unsettling possibilities.
Yeah.
So where do we even start? What do we do?
Well, the good news is Mo doesn't leave us hanging.
Okay.
He actually gives us some very clear, actionable advice. He lays out 3 essential skills for not just surviving, but like thriving in the age of AI.
Okay. I'm listening.
And the best part, these aren't just for like, tech geniuses. These are for everyone.
Okay, lay it on me. What's skill number 1?
Learn the tools. Seriously.
Okay.
Don't be intimidated by AI. These tools they're getting easier to use all the time.
Yeah.
Right? And the more familiar we are with them, the better equipped we'll be to kind of harness their power for good.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just assume, oh, AI, I need to be like a coding whiz.
Right, right. You don't have to be a mechanic to drive a car,
That's
right?
true.
There are tons of amazing AI tools out there designed for everyday use.
Yeah.
And more are coming out all the time.
Okay, so skill 1, embrace the tools, become familiar with them. Got it. What's next?
Skill number 2, find the truth. Be discerning.
Okay.
Challenge assumptions. Don't just accept everything at face value. This is especially important now with, AI-generated content becoming more and more sophisticated, right?
So we all need to become like master truth seekers.
Kind of.
Okay. Any tips on how to do that in a world where, the lines between like reality and AI fabrication are getting blurrier and blurrier?
Yeah, cultivate a healthy sense of skepticism, especially online. Look for information from multiple sources. Consider their biases, right?
Okay.
And don't be afraid to ask questions, right? Just because something looks real doesn't mean it is real.
True. Good advice. Okay, so skill 2, be a discerning truth seeker. I like it. What's the final piece of the puzzle here? What's Mo's like ultimate survival tip for the age of AI?
This one might surprise you, but it's crucial. Embrace human connection.
It's interesting, right? Because we're talking about all this advanced technology, all this stuff with AI.
Right.
And he brings it back to something so like fundamentally human. Why is that?
Because in a world that's increasingly driven by, algorithms and automation, those uniquely human qualities, empathy, compassion, genuine connection, those become even more valuable. Those are the things that AI, at least for now, can't replicate.
It's true. The more tech kind of takes over, it's like we crave that human touch even more.
Yeah. And it's not just about, feeling good. I mean, it's about recognizing that in a world where AI can automate so much, our ability to connect with each other on a human level, that's what's going to set us apart.
So to thrive in this AI-powered future, we need to like level up our human connection game.
Exactly. And remember, Mo's message isn't just about, passively adapting to this AI revolution. He's calling us to action.
Okay.
He's reminding us that we have a responsibility to shape how AI is developed and used.
So it's not just on the shoulders of like, coders and big tech companies. It's all of us.
All of us. We're all stakeholders in this AI future, and we all have a role to play in making sure that AI is used ethically and for the betterment of humanity.
If we had to distill, this whole conversation down into, one key takeaway, it would be that AI has the potential to completely reshape our world. And it's up to us to navigate this new landscape, thoughtfully, ethically, and with, our humanity at the forefront.
Yeah. I mean, it really is a future that's full of incredible promise and some potential pitfalls.
Yeah.
And the choices that we make today are going to determine which path we end up taking.
Well said. As always, such a fascinating conversation. Thank you for breaking this all down for us.
My pleasure.
And to all of you listening, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI with Mo Gawdat. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking those big questions, and most importantly, keep connecting with each other.